Hello, I'm Adrian, and I'm going to be talking to you about Divine Right and the changes I've made for Milestone 12. They mostly have to do with the world building at the moment, with the addition of sites, hunting, wilderness, etc. So I haven't actually really planned this out, so I'm really just going to wing it and we'll see how this goes. So, the first thing I'm going to do is generate a new map. So I've added the generation of sites. Previously you have resources being generated randomly and civilizations actually taking them into consideration as they colonize the world, but now they can actually build sites over them. For instance, say iron mines over iron deposits or farmland over farm deposits. I've also changed the graphics of the world generation so it looks much better. Also fixed a small bug which meant we didn't have any Arctic areas or mountains. And there's the road code going. So the world generation is ready, and let's take a quick look at our world. So each settlement now has a flag signifying who exactly it belongs to. Same thing for sites. Sites can be claimed by orcs as well. This is the new orc citadel graphic, and that's a Nine mine it claimed, and a gold mine which seems to have been claimed by bandits. Also forms pots between civilization forms pots between their holdings. Let's take a quick look. Over here it's mostly quiet. If we change to the owner map, we notice that any resources within the claimed area are automatically claimed. For cases of bandits, for example, over here we have an overlap. Well, there isn't a resource. I'll see if I find a. Here we go. Have an overlap here. If you were to clear the bandit camp, there would actually, and the actual site, you'd actually have the possibility of this town actually reclaiming the iron mine, as it were. So, also added a bit of a starting a way of giving you your starting skills and starting attributes. These are all in haiku because I am completely insane. So we'll just go for we have a number of choices, including female form. I'll just hit out these randomly. And so that's us. Over here we have the current date and the time. Inventory I've changed it to a multi-line or a single line one now. These have remained pretty much the same. Let's take a look at our inventory, and we seem to have quite a nice sword, which we can equip. There we go. So let's take a look at the site. Now we go to this gold mine. We'll have to fight the bandits there. So let's just visit the stable for now. So let's remove this for now. So I basically have the stable. Also added animal generation. They form herds. Naturally, anyway, same thing. Every single site is randomly generated. You also have the ability to find pots for the characters. I seem to be wandering around. Alright, let's see if we can find somewhere a tiny bit more interesting. So, with the addition of this, I also added the requirement for food. Now, food has its own section. You start off with quite a bit. Your character eats automatically once every day. If you wander, right, nighttime. If you wander around a bit, you'll see the food begin to disappear. There we go. Moving on roads is very quick. So let's see. So if you want to get food, you can either buy it at a tavern, for instance, or you can hunt for it. This is another thing I added. It was originally a random eventing, but happened way too often. So you can just right click and hunt, and if you're lucky, you get something you can hunt. In this case there are some bandits and horses, and is that a rat? Yes, that's a rat. Alright, let's go kill a rat. Animals will now drop food. Rats don't drop that much. unfortunately, so I just left by accident. Okay, let's forget that for now. Each random encounter depends on, and the animals depend on the biome you are in. So if we go and hunt a bit in swamps, we find some completely different denizens. In some cases, you'll be lucky if you actually can hunt it, or like if you decide to hunt in the middle of a desert. That depends on the explorer skill, which, as you can see, is increasing. It's also increasing because we're parting through. There we go. Let's hunt a bit in the ice. Maybe get to see a polar bear or something. Nope, didn't find anything. There you go. There's a polar bear. Let's see if I can find that desert. Either way. So, can visit this. So this gold mine is owned by owned by bandits, so they'll immediately attack me. Each site can have different items depending on the owner, and the site will regenerate, not completely. If the owner changes, regenerate certain things. For example, over here you generally have tools, but bandits don't use tools, and over here you'd have resources, which obviously they're not digging up. So yeah, in case it was claimed by humans or orcs, you'd end up with resources showing. You also notice they seem to be patrolling. That's a new feature, and you can, well, it's set on the map list, but they're set for depending on the type. I also noticed that some of them seem to be on the same tile. That's another feature I added. One of them pretty much shoves the other one to get through. It's great helps at pathfinding, especially indoors. And I don't think there's much else to show, really. Oh good, I'm gonna starve to that soon. Alright, I'll just starve to that then. And that will be the end of it all.